Hello and welcome to Tipsy VP, episode 29th January 2019, a weekly show where we share tips and tricks on how to improve your social media. Tipsy VP is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
This week, six tips on marketing to Generation Z. We say Z because we are UK.
We are Malaysia, nothing to do with UK. Okay lah, Z lah.
No, because we Malaysian English is UK English. That is our
Really?
Yeah, that's our benchmark. It's not American English. So the Americans say Z, we say Z because we are UK. Because we got colonized by the Brits. Who colonizes which country gets that English. Generation Z is the generation after millennials, which loosely puts them as born between mid-1990s to mid-2000s.
Yeah, I'm Z.
Really?
Yeah.
When are you born?
1990 you?
Oh, like mid-1990s. So which means like 95.
Delete that word mid ah.
No. You are still a millennial.
Okay.
They are the first generation that has never known life without internet. Have you known life without internet? Did you grow up in an age where when you're very young you don't have internet?
Yes, I don't have internet.
Okay, so fine, you're not in this generation.
Okay.
And they have grown up to its convenience as a status quo. So for them, right, life without internet is unimaginable.
It's like what's life? It's no life.
Yeah, there is no such thing as the world without internet. For them, internet is the dawn of humankind. It comes with internet, right? So according to Bloomberg, they make up over 7 billion of the world's population right now. They have high spending power, but are very conservative spenders because of the Great Recession of 2008. Remember, in 2008, the oil crisis happened and the entire world just went down. The economic crash. So if your brand is planning to reach out to this emerging generation, there are 6 tips that can help shape your marketing strategy. We say this if your brand is planning to reach out to this emerging generation, but we think that in the long run, every brand needs to reach out to this generation because they are the future. Yeah, it's going to be the norm. So number 1, digital ads. Gen Zers don't watch TV, they don't read magazines, and they don't read newspapers. And when they sit at the back of their Grab cars and trains, they are always communicating with their devices. So which means their head is like completely stuck in their phones all 24/7. They don't communicate with anyone. That is how they communicate. If you're not advertising on social media and other digital platforms, you are missing out on this massive and upcoming consumer base. So they don't look up and see what banner is rushing through the roads, what bunting is going to happen. They don't run away. They don't flip through magazines to check out stuff. When they're in the waiting lobby of an office, they won't read the magazines on the table. They will just go into Instagram. So they're always in the comfort of their own smart devices, always communicating with their own friends, always on social media. So if you are not on social media, if you're not there, popping up every now and then, they have no idea you exist.
Yep. So it's better to hop on to digital ads, even if it's just very cheap.
It is still very cheap right now, right?
Start something before it goes expensive.
Yeah, even if it's just for the purpose of brand awareness.
Yeah, true. Alright, second, influencer marketing. All Gen Zers see themselves as a brand. And as a brand, they believe that they have the power to influence each other. Because of this, they pay more attention to their peers than some high-profile individual they cannot connect with on a value level. So yeah, I kind of agree with this one. So it's like let's say I have a friend, Cyrus Young. He's an influencer marketing. Let's say Lady Gaga.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and if let's say Cyrus Young would say, "Hey, travel to Asia is cool," versus Lady Gaga say, "Hey, travel to Asia is cool,"
right?
I will probably listen to Cyrus Young.
Exactly. It's like I have the same experience because let's say if I have a friend who takes a train down to Luang Prabang in Laos, and his experience is very personal and everything. And then you have some other guy who is maybe like a famous actor or something who goes down the same trip.
Hugh Jackman.
And Hugh Jackman does the same thing. I cannot connect with Hugh Jackman because number 1, I don't have the same spending power as him. Right? And number 2,
we don't have the same body as him.
That's besides the point. That's a given. Number 2, I may not like the same things as he does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the same values. I don't like the same things. So because of that, I can't connect with Hugh Jackman, and I don't know him personally. And if it's someone who is an influencer who is also a friend or someone that I that I connect with on social media, then I have more connection to it, and I feel
Yeah,
the value connection.
the closeness lah.
Yeah. So because of this, but problem is a lot of brands don't believe in influencer marketing because they cannot see the immediate ROI that happens. But right now, the only way to brand, not the only way to brand, but one very effective way to brand, and perhaps in the future it could be the most effective way to brand,
Correct.
is through influencer marketing.
Yeah, because a product is a product, but if you want to attach a product with a character, you need a human.
Yeah.
And influencer marketing is the human,
And influencer marketing helps tell the hero's journey as well.
Yes,
like
correct.
you use the influencer as the hero, and then you tell that person's journey, you tell their journey, and because of that, viewers are able to connect with their journey more. Like for example, if this influencer is a runner, it connects with other runners.
Correct.
More
Same interest, man.
Yeah, same interest. And that is the kind of person who in the next marathon, you can also see that person running. It's
And
not like
doing
they're
that.
halfway across the world running the Boston Marathon or something, and you're here running the PJ Half Marathon. So it's not the same. But this one is a little more personal. There's more connection.
And you can have quantity also lah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many friends can Hugh Jackman have?
Yeah. Like real friends are not followers.
proper real friends.
I'm sure Hugh Jackman has a lot of followers, but real friends, I don't think they have a lot.
Yeah.
Number 3, speed is everything. This is the generation of instant gratification. They will not wait 1 week for the next episode of Netflix. They will not wait a full second longer for that website to load. With information overload and opportunity cost an all-time high, they have no patience for anything.
Yes, very agree.
So if your website is slow, nope, it's gone.
Even if your journey for the marketing is slow, let's say to click to Facebook to lead to website, and then
Yes.
they also don't want.
If the CTA takes too long, they will lose interest. If your advertisement goes to somewhere else instead of exactly where they want to go, they will not buy from you. If your story takes too long and it gets too draggy, they will lose interest. If your Facebook content, your Facebook video is 3 minutes long and is too dramatic and too slow, they will not have interest in it. So if it's not 15 seconds, it's not 30 seconds, it's not bam, 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 tell exactly what they want to see and then they move on and learn something from it, they are not interested in you.
Yep. And 4th, be the individual, not the brand. No matter how you dislike being the face of the company, there's no escaping it today. Some of the most successful brands are associated with the leader. The leader can change, but each new leader will be required to re-advertise their plans and aspirations.
So this is like the generation where we know who the CEO of big companies are.
Yeah.
Not only we know their names, they will come out and they will brand themselves. It will be like, okay, I am Satya Nadella and I'm taking over Microsoft and this is my plan. I'm planning to bring hardware devices because only by building hardware devices, I will know how to optimize the Windows 10 to work on all hardware devices. So then Satya Nadella becomes the icon for the Microsoft hardware devices.
Like people will watch them and follow them because Instagram, everything, they will.
Yeah. So then they will follow them on social media and they will. So there are a lot of business owners that we come across, which we also understand. We also empathize with them that they want to just run a business without
You want to be the unsung
being a public
hero.
figure. Yeah, without being a public figure. If you are that kind of person, then we suggest that you find a public figure to stand in your place and take charge.
You need to hire a impersonator.
Not even but
like a stuntman
like a body double.
Yeah.
So, but the purpose here is that if you just have a brand that has no individual behind it, then you lose out.
Super.
Yep.
Alright, so 5th one, sell value, not products. Some of the best brands in the market today have incredibly strong values. Gen Zers have the highest social awareness and they associate very well with the brands that are aligned with their values. Gen Zers have solid spending power but do not but do not do so simply. Their cautious spending habit is influenced by the Great Recession of 2008. So yeah, always emphasize on value.
Yep. This is the first generation that is the most woke. Woke in the sense that they are socially aware of what's happening. Everything from racism to global warming and climate change
To plastic.
to plastic use
To eggs.
to eggs
KonMari.
to KonMari, yes, to everything. So every one of them holds some sort of value with them, some sort of intrinsic value with them that they will carry not throughout their lives at least, but maybe for the next few years until they reach a point where they think that what they believe in is a little bit too naive. Then they go change some other value and then then they move on.
Correct.
But they always, because of the information that they have on Google, just at the tip of their fingers, right? They're able to just read stuff and then they can hold
Hold on to it.
values. Like for example, then brands should actually sell values and not just the product. Like for example, Lush shampoo bars. When the whole plastic thing started to get a bit demonized at the very beginning, Lush just created a short little video campaign that talks about shampoo bars and how it helps reduce waste and everything like that. And just through that short 30-second video itself, Lush was able to hit an all-time high in their sales.
Okay.
And this holds true because when the value is correct and the value aligns with what the Gen Zers believe in, they will
support.
stay loyal to you. They will support you not because of what you are selling, but what you stand for.
Yep, correct. That's
So
very true.
if a brand, for example, like one that we manage, they carry that whole women empowerment thing, right? If they're able to follow through with women empowerment idea, their whole ideal with action, if they're able to do that and hold that value strong, they are able to reach out to the Gen Zers very strongly because of their value, not just because of the product.
Correct. So yeah.
All right, number 6, be transparent and honest. There was a time when businesses can pull a fast con and get away with it, but those days are long gone.
Yeah, the Mahathir era is gone, y'all.
Yeah.
Now it's the Najib era. Everyone knows everything in every single second.
Najib era is gone as well.
I mean, like Najib era.
Newsflash.
Najib is in the era of digital, so
Yeah.
whatever he does,
Everybody knows.
yeah.
So consumers today will research what you say online against other sources, and things will not bode well for you if you are found dishonest.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is just be transparent and be honest and say we don't know everything and we think we know, but we're sorry, actually we don't know.
Yes.
Don't try to say, oh yeah, we know everything. Yeah, this is
The
because
more
of
you
that.
try
That's
to
because of this.
cover, the more they'll try to peel. Okay, so
Yes.
just end it by saying sorry. I did mistake. I fucked up, and I'll do this. This kind of thing.
I'm gonna have to delete that away.
Oh, sorry. Like toot up.
All right, so this is the gist of it. The 6 tips on marketing to Generation Z. Number 1, do digital ads. Number 2, use influencer marketing. Number 3, speed is everything. If your content is taking too long, you're not reaching out to them. Number 4, be the individual, not the brand. Number 5, sell value, not products. Number 6, be transparent and honest. Once you get that in, you are on the right track to reaching the 7 billion in the world.
And may you spark joy.
Alright, Tipsy VP Podcast is a part of Social Media Weekly and is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts, Spotify and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. My name is Sean.
And I'm KK.
Au revoir!
Sayonara.